Previously on Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Got it. Shetland's meeting in the private baths in the back of the bathhouse in a little while.
Who's he meeting?
Red Nishin from the looks of it. Cohen was right. The bathhouse owner is pretty high up in the Japanese mob.
Fisher, those two aren't displaced. They're ISDF assault troops.
What is ISDF doing here?
Maybe the Red Nishin has sold Shetland out to the ISDF. Eavesdrop on that meeting and figure out what's going on before ISDF blows this up.
How are we going to stop them?
I'll get on the horn with Admiral Otomo and make sure we're all on the same page.
Jesus, Lambert. ISDF isn't here to take Shetland down. They're meeting with him. They're his partners.
My God. Stay there. We need to hear the details before we go to the Joint Chiefs with this.
I'll bring them.
Fisher?
Kill Shetland. I know.
Good thinking, Fisher. Looks like Shetland is using Zerkasi's infinite recursion code to run genetic algorithms that allow him to remotely organize his men.
Why?
Wow. DoD is gonna love this. Looks like Shetland can establish his objectives, and the software will break it down to individual tasks and mail them out to his men.
So his people all swarm a target location independently and complete their sub-objectives without ever knowing what the plan is.
Exactly. Kind of a bizarre inverse of Nikolod's glass dagger.
It doesn't have to end like this, Sam.
No, but it does have to end.
I know you. You believe in these things more than any government. And I know that because of it, you wouldn't shoot an old friend.
You're right, Doug. I wouldn't shoot an old friend.
Events today jeopardized diplomatic efforts when North Korean armor encountered a so-called self-healing minefield while attempting to withdraw from the area.
North Korean forces were adequately cautioned that self-healing minefields along the DMZ should not be considered cleared obstacles. We're back at the brink of war, and now we find out it is the Japanese?
The Japanese are allies.
I don't care if they're the Christmas elves. They sank the Walsh.
We don't know that their government was involved.
We know Admiral Otomo was involved, and we know where the gentleman is. We have to go in now, immediately.
The fact is, we don't know how far the conspiracy goes. If Otomo's actions are sanctioned by the Japanese government, then the only solution is military. But if he's acting alone...
Your man again?
He's already in position.
Send him in.
The State Department has lost contact with all of the U.S. officers who work at the Kokubo Sosho with the Japanese Self-Defense Force. It looks like the SDF have taken them prisoner, and they're refusing to answer our calls. In typical fashion, the Japanese are circling their wagons. Either they're afraid to admit they've lost control of Otomo, or they're actually sanctioning him. If that's the case, we'll have to come clean with North Korea, which will spark a massive war in Asia. If not, we need to find out what our officers know and figure out what to do about Otomo before North Korea finds out what's going on.
Sam, even if the Japanese government is not sanctioning him, Otomo still clearly has the capacity to strike. If he's still in control of the information arm of the SDF, you'll need to deal with him very carefully. There's no telling what kind of havoc he could unleash.
Last contact we had with any U.S. personnel in the Kokubo Sosho was a fragment of a phone call from Major Harper, a logistics advisor to GSDF. From the sounds of the call, the room he was in was raided by Japanese troops and he was taken prisoner. It doesn't sound like anyone has been killed, and if there's any hope of maintaining peaceful relations with the Japanese, you're going to have to keep it that way.
Fisher, I can't stress this enough. If one Japanese soldier dies, we risk World War III. Any fatalities and I abort the mission immediately.
I understand.
Locate our officers and find out what the hell is going on.
What's going on, everybody?
I'll
It's
find
Snot Rag, and we got more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. One of my favorites and the last mission, Kokubo Sosho. We are doing this expert difficulty, 100% stealth without taking anybody out, and then we are also going to be doing this as if no one suspects that Sam is there. All we're going to do is wait for these guards to just kind of jot down the hall, and then we're going to OCP the camera. They will notice that the camera is acting squirrely, so you're going to want to do this a little quick as soon as they're in position, and then we also got to be wary of the camera. We don't want it to see us. In this mission also, we do have to be wary of some of the other cameras because they do have the ability to see you through solid walls. I can't explain that, and it's an old game and everything, but it is what it is. So we're going to go to this door right here, and we're going to quickly lockpick it. This is also a mission where we will have to hack certain things, and unfortunately, it will not allow us to input the codes on the right screen. It'll only allow us to see what those codes are, and then we have to pick which one it is from the left screen. I will show you that here in just a minute. So silky smooth so far. We're gonna go ahead and head on into the vent. I recommend waiting just because there's a guard in here that's draining his lizard. So we're just gonna chill right here and we're gonna wait for him to come out. I feel more comfortable with him being out, and we don't have to worry about him being behind us and him possibly seeing us. Sometimes stealth is patience. You gotta learn the ropes and everything. You gotta be patient with certain things. So all we're gonna do is just wait for him to be done with him doing what he's doing. Dude didn't even flush. What the hell? Alright. At least he washed his hands, I'll give him that. Alright, now he should be moving, so as soon as he's past the vent here, we should be good to go. Just kind of peek out. If you go too far in the vent, he will see you, so it's best to just kind of hang back there. And we're good. He does like to stay here in this hallway. There is a mirror here, so if he's there, don't move yet, otherwise he will see you in the reflection. And then we're just gonna sneak right on by. This mission is very, very hard as well, but the bathhouse is definitely the hardest, and it still makes me mad that I have yet to find a way to do 100% on that one. We're gonna save right here because there's the hacking that we gotta deal with.
That's like defending the CIA building or something.
Oh, they're talking about the CIA. They're talking about the first Splinter cell. Alright. Alright, see, so it'll only let you input 1 or 2 numbers and then that's it, and now you have to focus on the left one and then guess. So 67, there. That's why I recommend saving. That's where we gotta go, and we also do have a key code that we got from there, which is 1945. Which we will need that to access the server. Yeah, hold on a second, we're gonna back up real quick just to make sure that we're not spotted.
Mr. Janpei to receiving.
I'm getting hungry.
We're gonna hang out here for just a second, and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna... Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Okay! Oh my god, that man's possessed! Yo, somebody call a priest!
What are you talking about?
What was that? Oh my god, okay, anyway, that was weird. Let me compose myself here. What we're gonna do here is, we're gonna sneak right here at this desk, and nobody will see you. We're in the dark, we're totally good. Just as long as you stay on that desk, you should be good. And we're gonna make our way over here to this corner and OCP this light. And then we're gonna do some parkour. Parkour. All the way to the tippy top up here, there is a vent that we're gonna use in order to go find the hostages that we need to talk to. And luckily for us, there are no secondary objectives. It's just the one objective and done. Alley-oop. As long as you walk this pace, nobody should hear you. Silky smooth.
Technician Sumaro, report to utility room. Technician Sumaro to utility room.
Alright, we're gonna dip on into this vent here. We should be good to go talk to the hostages.
bathroom and keep quiet.
We didn't say anything.
Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
And no going to the bathroom!
Okay, fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes.
I think that's against the Geneva Convention. So if we stick on the wall here and stay in the foliage, we should be okay, and then we could just casually creep up to the guy on the left here and talk to him. We don't have to worry about the camera seeing us at this point.
Psst. What? Hey, you're American.
Maybe, but I'm not here to rescue you.
That's okay. We're not really hostages anyway.
What's going on?
Not too sure. SDF rounded up all the U.S. personnel and locked us up. We saw some generals and ministers being brought in earlier.
Where did they go?
Into the war room in the sub-level.
The doors to the lower levels are sealed.
A captain was just up here looking for combat-ready volunteers to go down there. Maybe the doors are open now.
Perfect timing. Somebody will come for you later.
Sam, we need to record everything that happens in that meeting so we can present it to the Joint Chiefs.
It would speed things up if you'd let me remove some of the threats.
Forget it, Fisher. Until we know who the enemy is, there is no enemy. No enemy means no
Get over
kill.
here to the vent as quickly as you can. And then we're going to cut over here. And we should be able to do this without needing to OCP a light. We're just going to need to time it really well. Let's make sure that guard doesn't move. Sometimes the guard here will move, sometimes he won't. It just depends on the RNG and depends on everything, really. So lucky for us, he's just going to be remaining perfectly still. We're just going to hop over here, and then we're going to drop down. I like to get over here and to the left a little bit more, just in case the green light likes to spot us. And then as soon as he turns around, that's when we can go. Up ahead, you are going to want to do exactly as I do.
Watch where you point that thing. You ever been hit by one of those?
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
So literally all we're doing is just having Sam do his iteration of Michael Jackson's moonwalk. That's all we're doing. We just keep up the pace and make sure that the meter is still in the dark. And we're going to wait for the guy to come up the escalator. And then as soon as he walks past us, that's when we can just enjoy a nice little ride. I also do want to mention that my Splinter Cell remake news video is my most watched video on YouTube. So a little bit of thank you all so much for the support. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Like, dead serious. Thank you all so much, and just keep liking my videos, keep subscribing, keep commenting and sharing and everything. I really do appreciate it. Hold up, okay. Alright, so... Oh, that's right, I forgot. We need to go left. So, these are like the God tier cameras. You're going to want to OCP these SOPs whenever you can, because these are the ones that will see you through walls. I don't know why that is. It's an old game, so it'll happen. Alright, so let's maybe... Nope, yeah, we're going to want to go left. Come on, Snot. Alright, now would be our good time. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get over here to this corner. There are two guards that have to have their patrol patterns synced up in order to sneak by. But also, we're going to use a sticky camera for this situation. This will come into play later. Give me that. Thank you. And we're going to put that about right here. This sticky camera will save our butt for the next couple of missions that mission objectives that we have to do here, because we're going to need to do a constant back and forth with this whole area. Now, if you stay here, the guard with the flashlight will not see you, and we're just going to glide on right here toward the guardrail, and you're good. So just shadow this guy for a little bit. We gotta go back to those doors eventually, but we can't because the door is locked. Hang out right here. The guard with the flashlight will not see you here. And then also the guard that's down there near the retinal scanner, which we are going to need to hack. He's going to come back up here. But luckily enough, he doesn't get close enough to the retinal scanner for us, for him to say, hey, somebody hacked this. So it's going to be totally no suspicion. Alright, now would be a good time to move.
Compact with license plate Shibuya 300-31-56.
And we're going to come down these stairs, and we're going to get in this little corner here and save, and then we're going to go ahead and hack the retinal scanner. Ooh, okay. Hey, this one. Okay. I keep forgetting that my mouse doesn't want to work on the emulator that I have downloaded. Okay, so he's coming this way, that's good. So it's a good thing that we're going to use this sticky camera here, because like I said, this is going to save our butt throughout the rest of this walkthrough.
A reminder, no memos are to be posted on facility corkboards without approval from Warrant Officer Yamata.
You guys want to read this? You can pause the video at any time. So that's the key code that we need is 1945. Okay, now would be a good time to go. Silky smooth. Alright, up ahead, you're going to want to do exactly as I do here, because this is an example of everything being able to see you through walls and stuff. Okay, well, for some reason it doesn't want to go. Come on. You will OCP the light. Sweet. Alright, so we're going to enter the code, which is 1945. And then we're going to wait. Turn on your night vision, because these cameras have the infrared. And look, you see it's coming through the wall. And depending on the situation, they can see you. So as soon as we get in here, we're going to OCP the first camera that we see. Boom. Stay here. Keep the door open. Don't close it, because we got to come out of here quickly as soon as we're done doing this part. Get over here as quickly as you can. The cameras should not be able to see you from here. And then there's another retinal scanner that we're going to hack. So save here. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay, 192. 40. Okay, good. Whew. It didn't give me the 10. Alright. Okay, and then we're going to OCP these cameras again, because there's a computer that we need to go right out in the middle of the floor to get. Boom. We got it. Here's the computer. Silky smooth, and we're gonna dip on out of here. Silky smooth. So silky smooth. Keep in mind that we do have these guards that we left alone. Okay, good. He's going that way, so now would be the perfect time to actually go through the door. Slow your roll here. We don't want to get hurt. And we're just gonna chill out right here in this corner again.
You may retrieve them from the front security desk.
Okay, good timing. He's coming out. Man, that was really good timing. Okay, he's coming back. So we're gonna wait for these two to come back and meet up before we go, because then that'll give us plenty of time to get into those big doors that we saw earlier. That's the war room. That's where we need to go. Check where he at. Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, that's the guy with the light.
Log in and out with your warrant officer after hours.
I had to load a couple times here because they kept on getting stuck together, so it looks like this is in our favor now. Can't explain that one. Alright, we're gonna get in here as quickly as we can. This next part up ahead can be a pain in the butt.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
So we need to take out 2 of these godlights in order to do this part. And we also got to be careful of the guard that does his patrol pattern near the elevator and that door, because sometimes he'll open it and they will see you. Sometimes you'll end up opening it and they'll see you. You have to do exactly as I do here. Otherwise, these cameras will see you through the corridors that you're trying to move through. So OCP this camera as quickly as you can. Get over here quick, just in case the guard comes back. OCP this camera next. Get down this hall as quickly as you can, because we do have the noise meter. Stay to the right of the wall, you'll be in the dark. Save here. Okay, now we're just gonna wait for a brief moment in time. They're gonna notice that the cameras are off. But that should give us plenty of time to sneak over and jump up the vent. Get up there. Yeah, silky smooth. Alright, now we just gotta hop in this vent here.
Sam, I've got some details on the building's infrastructure. This vent should come out directly over the war room.
I'll try and laser mic the meeting from there.
Good. We'll let you know when we have enough to make the Joint Chiefs happy.
And all we're gonna do is just laser mic the conversation, and then we're gonna need to hack a laptop eventually. But guys, literally, I have to say thank you for just supporting me, supporting the video, and supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much.
Here's Admiral Otomo. Admiral, what is the meaning of this?
You will repeal the post-war constitution. You will order the immediate remilitarization of Japan and return control of our nation to the order of the Emperor. The United States will support this act politically and militarily to release themselves from further financial and military obligations, thereby concluding our relationship in Asia.
This is impossible. Even if we repeal the Constitution, the Emperor would never...
The Emperor will do what the military tells him! I am not an unreasonable man. These efforts will take time. I have faith in your honor and prudence, so I give you 96 hours.
96? The people will never allow it.
If in 4 days these demands are not met, I will initiate the launch of a North Korean ballistic missile and sacrifice a Japanese city of my choosing. Regrettably, this will kill millions, but it will steal the will of the people if your appeals cannot. For the sake of your honor, and for the sake of Japan, I plead with you, do not force my hand in this matter.
That's it. He caught the signal. My God.
Good God, Fisher. That confirms it. Otomo has been manipulating the Japanese government the entire time.
At least they're not sanctioning his actions. What's the next step? How do we stop Otomo?
If we're lucky, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Grim?
I'm worried about that general, Fisher. He's been awfully quiet working on his laptop. Access it from here. Let's see what he's planning.
Will do.
I'm trying to reconnect. Ops, this is Central. We have your feed.
Affirmative.
The General
Ronan in position. Waiting for the word. Ronan, you are go. I'll repeat. You are go.
Sounds like they're orchestrating a coup against Otomo.
Affirmative. Open it. Code's been changed. Hot. Stop. Come on, open the door! Just about! Got it! Back up! We can clear! Go! Clear! 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 Clearing the two! What's on fire in there, Roland? Affirmative! Form up! Keep it tight! Watch your angle! Ronin! Come in, Ronin!
Up! Running is blocked. We're done. The Admiral again, sir.
Admiral, we...
Fool! You waste your time to scheme like a dog. If you are unable to act honorably, then I will force you to act. You will not be able to deny the demands of the people after North Korea destroys one of our cities. You will know which one when it is annihilated.
What are our options? 72 hours. How do we contact the Emperor?
Good lord! Otomo is going to launch a North Korean missile at his own country.
What's the time frame?
Could be hours, could be minutes. Get down there and destroy his servers.
What about extraction?
If you can't take out those servers before Otomo forces a launch, there won't be any reason to extract.
And if I do take out the servers?
We'll make that part up as we go.
That's half a plan if I've ever heard one.
As soon as we exit out of the vent here, we're going to save, because this next part can be a little tricky. Alright. You're going to need to time this just right. It's based on the light, and it's based on the two guards that are directly below us. Let's see if I can get it this time. So that little bitty spot right there, you'll be able to OCP that all the way from here. But we got to make sure that we're in the clear here. And we also got to keep in mind of the guards that are outside the big door, so we can't just rush out of there immediately. That's why we have the sticky camera out there, so that way we can use that as a reference of when it's time to move out. Ooh, bless you. So we should be good to go as soon as this guard comes back. However, he is going to take his time just tippy-tapping all the way back over here. But like I said, guys, thank you all so much for supporting this series so far. The next Splinter Cell on the chopping block is going to be Splinter Cell Double Agent. I can't wait to play that and share that with you guys as well. And then lastly, we're going to finish it up with Splinter Cell Conviction. I can't wait for that as well. Been a long time since I played any of those games. I remember just doing those on the Xbox 360. So now would be a good time to go. So if you aim right here at that little white spot, you should be able to get it. Do this as quickly as you can because the camera will come back on. We also got to worry about the other camera as well, possibly seeing us. It'll take you a considerable amount of tries to do that. We're going to save right here. Let's get over here to the left side. Careful of the door opening up, just in case the guard's passing by or we accidentally open it up. Okay, we're good, so let's go see where he is. Okay, flashlight guy's there. Where's our buddy? There he is, perfect. Alright, this is exactly what we want here. So as soon as he goes past the door, boom, what a gentleman. He opened it up for us. Because he's going to go into the bathroom. This should give you plenty of time to get in here. Get in here, excuse me. We're going to OCP that just in case, and then we're going to go down.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fifth freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in brief.
Alright, so Lambert just gave us the green light to use the Fifth Freedom, but we don't need to take anybody out. It's not necessary in this walkthrough. We're on this level, it's not necessary in my opinion. We can sneak by these guys, no problem. Here at this part, it's actually pretty smooth sailing.
Fools! They're sending another assault team! To the elevators!
Okay, so all we're gonna do is just hop down the elevator here.
Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the President. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
I think I can reach the server.
We're going the wrong way.
Hurry up!
We need to go this way. So if you get about here and then they start moving, you got it just in time. We went the other way, so that's my fault. Watch out, we do have mines here, so you're gonna want to walk slow. If you timed it exactly as I did, you should be able to get by these guys without them noticing, but be careful up ahead. As soon as we open this door, turn on your night vision, you'll see why we have to be careful here. Look at that. Lasers. Dr. Evil would be proud. Pretty easy to get by these things. You can OCP them if you want, it's just gonna take a little too much time. However, there is a floating ball turret up ahead that we are going to need to OCP because that will see you coming out of this door even with the light off. So as soon as you see the ball, it's like on this little track up on the ceiling. There it is, see? OCP that, and then we're going to make our way toward the vent. And this is just smooth sailing from this point on. This is another one of my favorite missions in this game. God, Chaos Theory is just so good. Love this game so much. I keep playing it every now and then, and I always will. We're gonna jump up here, and we're gonna make sure that the turret doesn't turn around. I don't think it'll see you from over here. I haven't had that problem. And then we're just gonna gently glide on over, come up here. And come over here to these servers and plant a charge. Don't blow it up yet because you will kill yourself. But not only that, it'll give us away. So we need to go all the way back to the vent that we just came from. Go slow so that way these guys don't hear you. And then as soon as we blow this up, it will call in the cavalry. So more guys are going to show up as soon as we detonate this. So we should be okay around here somewhere.
Thank God, Fisher. That aborted demolished.
Yeah, but I think it woke up the neighbors.
Get through them, Fisher. Then bring in Otomo alive.
My
See,
pleasure.
more guys just showed up. But if we're just slow and silky smooth, we should be able to get through this no issue. Just walk slow. And then just as a precaution, we're going to get up on this wall and just walk past just in case their peripherals are like super good. Alright, we're good. Talk to the big cheese himself.
What have you done, American?
Give it up, Admiral. It's over.
You think that I will surrender to you? You think that I will allow your people to strip me of my dignity? Throw me in chains? No, I think not. My people have endured your charming oppression for more than 60 years.
You say tomato.
Americans, always turning to their jokes when their hearts are full of fear. And you should be afraid. I may be defeated, but I am a man, and ideas are stronger than men. You may even prevent this war, American, but the dragon has awoken, and he will not be so easily sedated this time.
Now what?
I think someone is taking himself a bit too seriously.
We can't afford to let him die, Fisher. Get in there and stabilize him. Fast.
And that's it. We just did it, so we just gotta go rescue Otomo. And we got him.
Good work, Fisher. He's stable, but we still have to get him out of there. You're going to have to blast your way out.
We're over 100 feet underwater.
You're not pressurized, Fisher. It will be a shock, but you won't get the bends.
Next time, you're going on the mission and I'm making
All right,
up the crazy
we're gonna place
plan.
the charge, and then we're gonna get on out of here. A fun mission, and one of my favorites. And you know, they say cool guys don't look at explosions, but Sam Fisher is more than cool.
Admiral Otomo, former head of the Japanese Information Self-Defense Force, made a surprise confession today on the witness stand at the Hague War Crimes trial. Otomo openly admitted conspiring to instigate war between the Koreas and the United States, claiming that In other news, China's ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, received the Nobel Peace Prize today for his efforts in defusing the Korean conflict. President Bowers today addressed the nation following the crisis that brought us to the brink of war.
Finally, I want to take a moment to thank those unsung heroes in the intelligence community who may very well have saved our nation and the world from certain disasters.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The boss seems happy. How about that raise?
They're cutting us back. You'll have to settle for a vacation.
Whatever that meme is. Alright, mission accomplished. Let's see if we got 100%. Completed all the objectives. And we did it. 100% stealth, zeros across the board, guys. And let's check the overall. Yep, we did it. 100%, except for Bathhouse. You pissed me off. I'll find a way somehow, and I'll definitely upload that video when I figure that out. That just makes me so mad that I was able to do all that and still 97%. But I'll figure it out eventually. So yeah, next up on the chopping block for my stealth series is Splinter Cell Double Agent. So I can't wait for that. I'll be recording that and posting those videos as soon as I can. But guys, once again, I really have to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the reason why I want to keep doing these videos. You guys are the reason why I'm continuing to push out the stealth series. You guys have motivated me with all the views that I've been getting, all the generous comments, all the tips and everything that I have gotten from you guys. I have to thank you guys so much. And my video with the Sam Fisher remake got so many views in just a couple of days. It's my most watched video on YouTube, and I have to thank you guys for that. So thank you guys so much. And as always, stay frosty.